I said we. Obviously, you're not here filming with me. If you're curious what I have on my eyes, let me show you real fast. I'm wearing Sample Beauty, a Blooming Lovely palette. That's what I'm wearing. This shade and this shade. I used to. I smacked my lip on this. Just wearing 2 shades out of this palette with the Star Wars ColourPop palette. 2 shades out of here. This shade and this shade. Those are my eyes today. Yeah. Alright. We're doing a concealer under eye corrector collection. Awesome. I came across a super cute makeup bag in Walmart and bought it. It's from the Cream Shop. It's Minnie Mouse. Look how nice that is. That's a decent size makeup bag. It was 15 bucks, so I bought it. And I originally went over to the makeup section to buy new sponges. I used a big one for powder and small one for foundation. So if you're wondering, that's what I went for, and then I got distracted by the Minnie Mouse makeup bag, which I have some videos planned with using that. I'm just a sporadic poster, so or uploader. I just upload when I feel like it. Alright, so let me show you my color correctors. I have 4. And right now I rotate between the 2 of them. So I have 2 that I really love. The e.l.f. Camo color corrector in the shade Yellow. Yellow works really well under my eyes. My eyes don't look the best today, but that's okay. I didn't have the right sponges. Will you get out of there? The sponge I used today, these are good. They work great, but they're not my favorite sponges, which is why I was on a sponge buying mission. These are just backup sponges. Wait, that's not for use. For my thanks for toys. But this is a lovely concealer. I love it. Works great for me. And then we have the Ulta Beauty. These are all color correctors, all 4 of these. So I have to keep saying color corrector. In the shade Yellow. I actually love the Ulta Beauty brand one. Love it. She's thick, but it works great. So a little goes a long way. I have that actually out in my Shop My Stash. This one's a little bit thinner, the e.l.f. one. Then I have the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this one is in the shade light yellow. And this is more of a squeeze tube with this. And to keep it from being all gunked up and gross, when I'm done, I just use a makeup wipe. And then it keeps it nice and clean. Does it waste a little bit of product? Yes, but that's fine. This is going to take me an eternity to use up anyway. So, is it some dollars lost? Probably to some people, but to me, no. Oh, you like my lip combination? It starts off creamy, but after a while, it kind of gives like that satin effect the lipstick does. I have paired up today Jaclyn Hill lip liner shade Toasty, which is like a dark brown, paired with the YSL lipstick shade 9. Oh, and I have two makeup hauls, one from Sephora and Ulta, because they were both having holiday sales, I guess, using 20% off coupons on both. Okay. The last color corrector is from Makeup Revolution. This is Eye Bright Corrector Light to Medium. And I love this stuff. Look at that. It's great. Super creamy. So Careful when you pick it up because you'll pick up too much. So those are my color correctors. And then concealers. As you can tell, concealer galore. There's Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish. I have the shade C2. It's the soft matte concealer. I love this stuff. One of my favorite drugstore concealers. And look at the Doe Foot applicator. I really like the Doe Foot. You can obviously smell that it smells like a drugstore concealer. It's got that smell to it. I'm showing you the two I have out in my current Shop My Stash. Then we have Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 1CR. There's my usage on it so far. Love it. I haven't used this one in a while. There's the Doe Foot. It's a pretty thick Doe Foot. This one smells good. The other one just smells like chemicals. It's one of my favorites too. Okay, so then we have to separate my drugstore high end over here. All right. So let me show you. I have more of high-end than drugstore. So we'll go high-end first, then drugstore. But I have a total of 18 concealers. It's good news. It's a good thing I'm not buying any more concealers for a minute. I'm trying to use them up. So we have Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have the shade Swan. It's a beautiful concealer. I like shades that are like 2 shades too light for me. I don't know. I like how it looks when I do my makeup. My preference. Some people use the concealer as a foundation. I'm not even mad because they make it look great. Some of them use it for like contour or bronzer. Contour and bronzer are the same thing to me. It's the same thing. And it's got a nice little doe foot too. I'm not swatching anything. I'm just showing you guys the doe foots. Because some of these things have nice doe foots. And there's Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand in the shade Sunbeam. This is a beautiful glowy concealer. I never used the sponge on the end. I've tried it once and I didn't like it. It flops out too easy too. So I don't ever use it. It's just a decoration piece. This doe foot's okay. It's super small. You can tell. Look how small that is. It does pick up a lot of product, so be careful with that. You have the ABH Magic Touch Concealer. I have the shade 3. I like the doe foot on this. It's a weird looking like teardrop like thing, but I like the doe foot on this. I've used this a lot. I can tell by how light it is. This gets used a lot. Then we have the Jaclyn Hill, and it's in the shade Fair Yellow. I don't remember what the doe foot looks on this. Oh, it's a real small one. It's not bad. This, when you pull it up, it goes whoop, just pounces right out. So you need to be careful with that. You have the Bounce, the Beauty Blender brand. It's called Bounce Airbrush Liquid Whip Concealer, shade 120C Light Fair. This one you have to kind of like wiggle out, because if you just pull straight out, like I'm pulling hard on that, you're gonna get product everywhere. There's the doe foot. I like the doe foot applicator. I just don't like how you have to wiggle it out. instead of just pulling out. So I don't pull it that often just because I have to be careful with pulling it out. That's annoying. It's the only reason why I don't use it that often. So would I repurchase that? No. Just because of how I had to pull out the doe foot. There's Tarte C Hydro Concealer in the shade 14N Fairlight Neutral. I love this stuff. And it comes out so nice. There's a little doe foot applicator. As you can see, it matches my skin tone a little bit. So it just blends right in. Then we have the KVD. This is the, I didn't say what kind of concealer. It's probably Good Apple, whatever they want to call it. It's Light 105. This is a good concealer too. Look at that cute little applicator. Do you see that? I really like the applicator on this. It's a nice applicator. And such a cute little tube. We have the NARS. This is a Light 125 Affogato. Cute. And look, it's such a fancy little wand. I very on a rare occasion use my NARS. I don't use it that often. And we have, oh, I was about to show you the doe foot. We have One Size from Patrick Starr's Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer in the shade Fair 3. Look at that doe foot. It's supposed to like cup your, I don't go all the way underneath my eye, I just go dot, dot. Because if you do too much concealer, that shit goes like, wow, way out there. That's too much concealer. Too much concealer. Alright, into the drugstore side, we have L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour full wear. And the shade, what shade is this? I don't know what shade oh, it's on the top. Oatmeal 345. And look how thick that concealer is. That is a thick concealer. That is so thick. We have Wet n Wild Incognito. This is in the shade Fair. I usually go for Fair. Like I said, I like a lighter area underneath there. It's more of a flat doe foot. It's nice. I wonder if it has that smell. Actually, it doesn't have a strong odor to it. It's more as like a floral scent. Then we have the Flower Beauty, and it's in the shade Ivory. And look how cute that little doe foot is. I like when they get indented with the doe foots and they make them like different little shapes. And you have NYX over here with the Bear With Me Serum Concealer. I use one pump and it's good for both eyes. It's just a pump concealer. So I watch one of the YouTubers I watch, he uses this as a foundation. Until I use it. Look at that lid. A recent one I just put back in my stash is the Essence Keep Me Covered Concealer in the shade, I don't know. Here's what it looks like. I'm trying to find the shade. Oh. I have no idea what shade I have because it doesn't tell me on the thing, but there it is. So let's look at the doe foot. That's another flat doe foot. And we have Almay Clear Complexion Concealer. Look at that, you can tell I reach for this sucker. This is a good concealer. Don't look past this. It's in the shade Fair. I have a type. And this is another wiggler. I would definitely repurchase this, even though I gotta wiggle out. And that says something, because I told you I wouldn't repurchase the Beauty Blender bounce one. Huh? Does that not tell you something? But look at that cute little flat doe foot. I might have to wiggle this one out, but I really like this product. So I would repurchase this, even though I gotta wiggle it out of there. The Bounce Beauty, though, is no love lost on that one when it runs out. It wouldn't be missed. It's so. Then we have the Super Stay Activewear Maybelline up to 30-hour concealer in the shade 1. This is a good one too. It's not up to the hype, I don't think. This was definitely overhyped for sure. But look how cute and tiny that little doe foot is. But that is my concealer collection. Heckin' concealer. So I'm not running out anytime soon. So do I need to purchase any? No. Can you guess what's coming in my hauls? Let me know. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.